Hi, I'm Reagan. Welcome to your 30-minute Eagle Pose flow. So in this video, of course, we'll be working up to Eagle Pose. I think lots of different variations and prep to get us there. This is great for beginners to really get familiar with Eagle Pose and the breakdown of it. And also if you're a seasoned yogi, this is a great way to mindfully work up to this pose so you can find it in its fullest. So with that, let's get started. Come to lie down and bring the soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Then release your arms beside you. Begin to deepen your breath. Just noticing your chest and belly rise and fall with every breath in and every breath out. So this morning I was reading the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, one of the primary yoga text, and it was talking about the best way to practice is by doing it, is by experiencing it. The best way is just to show up. Of course, it's great to read, to study, to think about it, but the best thing we can do is show up and be with it and see what we discover along the way. Even if your poses aren't perfect, even if you're still learning, the most important part is that you're showing up. How do you choose to show up? Take your biggest breath yet. Inhale, fill up. And exhale it out. Then grab the outer edges of your knees, bring your legs to meet, and hug them into your chest. And we'll just rock gently side to side. Then ground your right foot into your mat. Cross the left leg over the right. So thighs are crossed, and then drop both legs to your right. And allow your left shoulder to melt down, coming into your eagle leg supine twist. If this feels like a lot, you can always just stack your knees and breathe into it. As you inhale, find length through your spine, and allow the exhale to help you twist a little bit deeper, gazing over that left shoulder. Focus on filling up your entire body with breath, even as you're twisting. Find your way back through center. Let your knees fall side to side. And then we'll extend both legs straight up to the sky. Coming into your waterfall pose, ground your palms into the mat, shoulders melt down, and flex your feet to activate your calves and hamstrings. And from here, across the right ankle in front of the left. So you're coming into a cross-leg waterfall. Keep flexing your feet and drawing your tailbone down. And switch, the right ankle crosses behind the left now. Same thing, you're drawing your tailbone down. Then unwind your feet, knees come back into your chest. Cross the right thigh over the left, and we'll come into our eagle leg supine twist on the left side. So legs melt down and then gaze over to your right. Option to press your left hand into your legs, or again, you can just unwind and stack your knees. Breathe into this. Allow your inhales to really fill up your entire body with air, with life, with energy. Allow your exhales to help you melt and sink into this pose. Notice if you can melt the right shoulder down a little more. Then come back through center and wind your legs, knees fall side to side. Hug both legs in, and we'll press up to a seat. From here, right leg crosses in front of the left. And then we'll twist to the right. The left hand comes outside the right knee and gaze over your right shoulder. If you want more, you can wrap that right arm behind your back. And then chin to that right shoulder wherever you are. Press your left hand into your knee to twist a little bit deeper. And unwind your upper body. Your right leg comes outside that left thigh. And then from here, we'll twist again. So slightly different twist. Focus on melting that right glute to the mat, left knee to the mat, and twisting deeper. Again, option to wrap that right arm behind. Then find your way back through center. Keep your right leg over the left, but extend both legs out. We're coming into a crossed ankle, a seated forward fold. So start to bow forward, flex those feet, head pulls long towards your feet as you bow. So you inhale for length and exhale to soften. One more inhale, and exhale it out. And then rise up, and we'll cross our legs again. So left leg in front of the right. and soften your shoulders. This time we twist it left, so right hand outside the left knee, and then look over the back shoulder. Option for your left hand to bind behind here, and press a little deeper to twist more. Chin over that left shoulder. Last breath in, and out. Now unwind that left leg, step it over the right, and we'll take that same twist, but a little different variation. So you're pressing your arm into your leg. Option again to wrap that left arm behind. Maybe it feels a little different. Then unwind it, extend both legs straight out, left ankle over the right, and begin to bow forward. In your cross ankle, seated fold, Paschimottanasana. The crown of your head is pulling long, chest melts down towards your thighs, and roll your shoulders on your back. The long spine, long neck here. Chin into your chest, head towards your knees, and then rise up, inhale. Exhale to tabletop, send your legs behind you, shoulders stack over your wrists, hips over your knees, and shift it side to side. And your next inhale, lower your belly, look up to the sky. As you exhale, arch your back, chin the chest, press the mat away. Inhale for cow, lower down, look up. And exhale, cat. Find a few more rounds of your cat and cows, just like that. Or you can add in some extra movement. So you can shift it side to side, circle it out. Take what works for you. So use this practice to really tune into your body, see what it needs, and see how you can honor that most in this moment. The only way to know and to figure out how we're showing up is by doing it, by getting curious. And then come back through center, and we'll cross the left knee behind the right. Now, if this feels like a lot, you can extend the left leg out as well, and we'll just shift back and forth. So shifting back and forth for a few more rounds just like that. And see if you can shift back a little further. So hips are back towards the mat, chest towards your legs, and then come forward. So you can continue doing this, or if it feels good, you can press all the way back to sit, coming into your Gomukhasana cow face legs, and bow your chest down here. Wherever you are, it's only one more breath. And then come forward, and we'll switch out our legs. So come back to your tabletop. Now right knee comes behind, and same thing, you'll shift back and forth. And again, you can extend that right leg out if you'd like to, and just press back and get that calf a little more. So continue to do this, or come all the way to sit and bow in your Gomukhasana. And breathe into this. Notice how this side shows up. It could show up a little bit differently. Then come back forward, unwind your legs, and come to sit on your heels, either feet tucked or untucked. And we'll wrap our right arm under the left. You can grab onto opposite shoulders here, and then inhale, open up with like a seated cat and cow. And exhale, round, elbows to your belly button. Inhale, open up. And exhale to round. Now bring your arms through center. Bring the backs of your forearms to meet and draw your shoulders down. So just backs of forearms, backs of hands come to meet here. Draw those shoulders down, long spine. Good. And belly pulls in, so you're sucking that belly button in. And then unwind and shake it out. From here, interlace your hands behind your back, squeeze your palms in, and start to round forward. So think you're pulling your belly button in, arms as far forward as possible, chin into your chest, forehead comes towards your knees. Breathe into it. Then rise up. And we'll switch it out. So coming back into those arms, left arm under this time. Grab onto opposite shoulders, and inhale up. And exhale, round. And again, inhale up. And exhale, round. Come through center and bring the backs of your arms to meet. Draw your shoulders down. Long spine here. And it's one more breath. Unwind your arms, shake it out. And then we'll switch it out. So right arm under this time. Grab onto opposite shoulders, and then inhale, lift up. And exhale, round. And again, inhale, lift. And just one more exhale, round. Come through center, backs of forearms come to meet, and draw your shoulders and elbows down, long spine. Crown of your head to the sky. Breathe into this, inhale. And exhale it out. And then unwind it, shake out your arms. This time we come back to tabletop. Tuck your toes. It's downward facing dog. Hips to the sky, heels to the earth. Begin to pedal out your feet. Inviting in some movement right here. What shows up in this? What feels good? Just observe. Experience by doing. You don't always need to analyze it, but just feel it. And then come into your turbo tabletop. So knees bend. It's a hovering tabletop here. Right leg extends back. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, cross ankle down dog. Right ankle behind the left. So draw your heels down. Ankles are crossed, thighs are crossed as well. And you're pressing up through your shoulders. Unwind your feet. Hovering tabletop just one more time. Knees come to hover. Extend the left leg back. Inhale. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, lift. And exhale, cross ankle down dog this side. Draw those heels down, press to your shoulders. Unwind your feet. Crawl your hands back to meet your feet. Little bend in your knees. Head is heavy. Grab onto opposite elbows and sway side to side. What shows up for you mentally? This is a practice, right? We can notice it, observe it, and notice if it really serves us or not. So we can get curious about our thoughts. Do they help us? Do they serve us? Or are they maybe not the most productive? Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Rise up to stand, arms high to the sky. Soften your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Now from here, right arm wraps under the left. Bring the backs of your arms to meet if this feels good, or maybe hands to meet. And then inhale, open up. Look up. And exhale, round. Unwind your arms, reach up. And then we'll switch it out, left arm under. And just one this side. So the backs of arms come to meet, or hands. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, round. Unwind it. Inhale, reach up. And exhale to fold. Head is heavy, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow. And then crawl your hands to the top of the mat, coming into your high plank. Your right leg hovers. Inhale. Exhale, crossed ankle plank, right ankle behind the left. Hold for one more breath. You got it. Right foot down. Left leg hovers, left ankle over. Shoulders over your wrist, core pulls in. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale it out, unwind. Step your right foot between your hands, left knee lowers. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana, reach up. You're bending into that right knee, open the front of the left hip. Now from here, your left arm comes under the right. Again, take your variation of equal arms, backs of arms, hands, or even shoulders, and lift up, breathe in. Breathe out, twist to your right. So to balance here, you can tuck the back toes, it'll help. And then really ground to the front foot and squeeze your inner thighs in. Look over the right shoulder. Come back through center. Unwind your arms, half splits, take it back. Bow your chest. Head towards your leg. Bend back into the right knee. Plant your palms. Step the right foot back to high plank and left foot forward. Drop the right knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge, reach up. Gaze up. And then we'll find our arms here. So this time, right arm comes under. You can grab shoulders, backs of arms or hands, and open up, look up. Breathe in. And breathe out, twist it to your left. So rotating here, again, you can tuck those back toes for more stability. Squeeze those inner thighs, pull your core in, rotate through that entire spine. Unwind. Release your arms, half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana, so hips back, bow your chest. And then if your leg is straight, think about tightening that kneecap. So you're engaging your quad and knee and then digging the left heel down. Head pulls long, bow. Bend back into that left knee. Tuck the right toe, step back to your high plank. Optional chaturanga, lower down 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to your strong down dog. The hips high, heels melt down. Big breath in to fill up. And big breath out, let it go. Inhale the right leg high, three-legged. Exhale, step it through this time. So you inhale, it's high lunge, arms reach up. Soften your shoulders down your back. From here, left arm comes under the right. So coming back to those eagle arms, take what you need, backs of shoulders, backs of arms or hands, and we'll open up into a warrior two with those arms. So left heel spins down. 90-degree bend in your front knee, draw your shoulders down. Then unwind your arms, look over your front shoulder, normal warrior two arms, and soften your shoulders down. Inhale, peaceful, left hand, left leg, right arm up. Come back to your warrior two, root through the right foot. Left foot steps up for chair pose, shift into your heels. Tailbone tucks under, shoulders draw down. Now root through the right foot, left knee to chest, rise up. Find your stability, find your balance, hips in line, pull your core in, left foot is flexed. Eagle pose, left leg over, and left arm under. So again, you can take whatever variation you'd like with your arms, shoulders, backs, arms, hands. For legs, left foot down, hovers or tucks and sit it low. Core pulls in and soften, find ease here. Got it. It's just one more breath in your eagle. Find your way out. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Then breathe in, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, step back to your high plank and either just press back to downward dog or take your chaturanga. Lower halfway, tops the feet to the mat. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale to your strong downward facing dog. Now I'll take that on the left. Inhale the left leg high. Breathe out, step it through, runner's lunge. Root through the right foot, the ball of the right foot, and then inhale, rise up to your high lunge this time. Draw your shoulders down your back. This time, eagle arms, right arm under. Shoulders, backs of arms or hands, soften your shoulders. Hips squeeze in line. Drop the right heel down, it's warrior two legs. It's a 90-degree bend in that left knee. Heel to arch alignment here. Unwind your arms. Look over that left shoulder. It's warrior two arms here. Soften your shoulders down. See if you can open them back slightly to engage those shoulders a little more. Inhale, peaceful warrior, lift up and back, look up. Open up your entire left side body, breathe in. Breathe out, back to warrior two. Look to your left foot, root through it. Chair pose, pop it up. Shift into your heels, tailbone tucks under. Ground through your left foot, now right knee into your chest. Coming into Ekapada Tadasana, one-legged mountain. Ekapada means one leg. Find your stability, find your breath. Find a gaze point, that is called your drishti. So you're focusing your gaze at one point. Now right leg comes over, eagle legs, right arm under, eagle arms. Take your variation that you need that serves you, and this side is allowed to be different. Let it be as it is, we just observe it, we notice it, and we learn from experience. That's the best way to learn, that's our greatest teacher. We learn from falling out, we learn from mistakes. We don't have to be perfect all the time because otherwise we wouldn't learn from it. So unwind, inhale mountain, and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, high plank, step back, and find your way to down dog. So again, it's your chaturanga, or you just press back. From here, inhale the right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, right knee behind your right wrist. Left leg back, begin to bow your chest. You soften here, arms come out to your side, you can stack them. Square off your hips. So notice if you're sinking into that right hip, bring it up in line with the left and pull your chest long. And really allow your legs and your chest to soften down here. Long spine. Inhale, rise up. Then exhale to your downward facing dog. And we'll switch. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, half pigeon. Right leg back and begin to bow. So I like to slide that leg back. It helps you square off your hips a little more and get a bit deeper into that right hip flexor. And then begin to bow. And take what you need on this side. It could be different. It could be the same. But experience is our greatest teacher. And we can get really down on ourselves or really criticize ourselves if we don't do something perfectly or we mess up, especially the first time. But by experiencing is how we learn. By falling out of a pose is how we get better at it because we learn what to do next time. Right? And so mistakes are not the worst thing ever usually. They're actually our greatest teachers. And sometimes we learn and grow the most from those experiences. Your next inhale, rise up. And exhale back to down dog. Then drop your knees to your mat. And then we'll come to sit. So one last pose before you lower down. We'll come into Navasana, boat pose. So ground through your sit bones, legs start to hover. Core pulls in, chest forward, shoulders back. Arms start to hover. And you can stay right here. You can always bring hands down, or option to try crossing the right leg over the left. So eagle leg, boat pose. Whew. And it's one more breath if you're in eagle legs. Inhale. Exhale. And then switch your legs if you're in eagle legs. If not, just keep holding it. Chest forward, shoulders back. One more breath in the eagle legs. Inhale. Exhale. Unwind your legs. And then from your boat pose, we lower all the way down. Slow lower, little hover, little shake. Let it go. Hug both legs into your chest, and we'll find happy baby. So grab your ankles to the outside of your feet, or peace fingers to big toes, and start to rock side to side. Noticing what this experience has gifted you. Sometimes we seek for it to be something intellectual, something we can comprehend, and it's great to say, oh look, I gain more flexibility, I gain this, I gain that. But also notice what we energetically gain. What we gain from experiencing it that we can't necessarily describe by words or logic through. It's maybe the way we show up in our day, showing up with more ease, right? We can kind of explain that, but it's a feeling. So how are we feeling from this practice? Take one more inhale. Exhale, final Shavasana, legs out long, arms to your sides, or hand to heart, hand to belly. Let your eyes fall closed. And allow yourself to sit here for these next few minutes with what you've learned, what you've gained. And allow yourself to integrate it, to feel it, and just to be. Let go of any expectations for the Shavasana and allow it to be what it is. Allow it to be what you need in this moment, and I will call you out when it's time. Big inhale. And big exhale. Reach your arms overhead for a good morning stretch and roll out your wrists and ankles. Hug both knees in. Showing yourself some love, gratitude, peace, kindness right here. Noticing what you can take with you into your day from your practice or into your evening. What can you integrate into your life from this experience, from showing up? It couldn't have been gained otherwise. And when you're ready, press up to a comfortable seat. With eyes still closed, place hands together at heart center and soften your shoulders. We'll take one more breath all together. Inhale, fill. Exhale it out. Bring your thumb knuckles to meet at third eye center, that space of intuition, of knowing, of higher guidance. The light and the love in me sees and honors that exact same light and love in you. And together we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon.